Let's take a look at Sweet Child of Mine. This is arranged by Sadie King. It's a free piece of sheet music that you can get online. So the first thing you're going to notice when you take a look at this music is it's got both B and E flat. So every B is flatted, every E is flatted. And you're also going to notice that the right hand does the same thing for a bunch of measures. So as soon as you learn the pattern, you'll be set for the first line and a half. So let's take a look at that pattern for the right hand. We'll ignore the left hand for now. So we notice that the right hand is doing 3 notes first: B flat, F, E flat. Then it's going to jump to the E flat above that, and then B flat, D, B flat. So you have to move your hand partway through. So you might start off with your 4 or 5 finger on the B flat, probably your 5 finger, and then the F with your 2 finger, thumb on E flat. Then jump your pinky up to the E flat above that, 2 finger B flat, 4 finger D, 2 finger B flat again. So it'll sound like, and it does that a lot. Now, you'll notice your right hand is not the first hand to play. It's your left hand that comes in first. And you'll notice for the first line and a half or so, your left hand's gonna play the first note and just hold it for the whole measure, the whole note. And it plays the same note for 2 measures. Then it switches to a slightly different note, plays that for 2 measures, and so on. So the first note your left hand plays is B flat, just below middle C. You can play it with whatever finger you want. I like to use my 2 finger. And then the right hand plays its pattern: B flat, F, E flat, upper E flat, B flat, D, B flat. Does it again, same thing. Now the left hand changes to A flat. Same pattern, followed by the same pattern in the right hand. Again. Now we're going to do E flat. This is below middle C with our pinky probably. Right hand, same pattern. And then back to the B flat. Not hard at all once you learn the pattern for the right hand. You can also do that with pedal to make it sound better. Now let's take a look at the next part. We do some simple chords with the left hand. It's got B flat on the top, F on the bottom, repeats it for 2 measures, and then the next is going to be A flat on the top, E flat on the bottom, because remember, all E's are flatted, all B's are flatted. And then the next chord, same E flat on the bottom, so you can stay where you're at, and you just play a G on the top. All of these are whole notes. And then the final chord for this section, B flat on the top, F in the middle, and you've got your D on the bottom. Great chord sequence. Now let's take a look at what the right hand's doing. Pretty easy. Start with your F. Notice that that's tied, so it's longer. A tied note does the 1 note plus the other note. You don't play it twice, so it's just longer. So that's the first measure of that second section. And then next measure, rest. This is tied again, so it's held a little longer. Rest, rest, tied, 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 tied note again, long tied note. So if we put the hands together, it looks like this. Not too difficult. Just need to figure out how the hands go together. And that section does have a repeat right in the middle of the song there. Let's look at the third section. The left hand chords are going to be like this. Your F triad chord. Then scooch down one. Got E flat, G, and B flat. Then the same B flat on top. And then F in the middle and D on the bottom. And then do that again. Then we're back to the F triad chord. Then we're to G and E flat. And then F and D. Your hand moves around a little bit. Right hand, F, G, F, E flat. Tied over. And that's a long note, right? It's got a whole note plus a dotted half note plus an 8. So all together, that's 7.5 counts. Oh, sorry. Another long tied note. So that's that section. Let's put it together. Good. Now the last section of the song. In this one, the hands take turns, but you'll notice the left hand's doing the same thing for 2 measures. It just goes B flat, F, B flat, F. And a little bit different, A flat, E flat. So it's pretty similar. Let's take a look at the right hand. The right hand goes first in this section, plays E flat, B flat, section. We're going to hold the E flat with the right hand for 2 whole measures, while the left hand plays this chord, B flat on top, G in the middle, E flat on the bottom, and plays it a bunch. Now you're going to notice it has a dotted quarter note twice, and then a plain quarter note, which is slightly shorter. So it's going to sound like this. So you keep that rhythm there. Now it's going to slightly change the chord in the left hand. Still B flat on top, F in the middle, D on the bottom. We've seen that chord before. And the right hand's playing with it. E flat, D. And then it repeats. And then we'll just go ahead and play that with the repeat. And here's the second ending. And that's the end of this version. So not too difficult, but fun to play.